Rock, 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 rock.
What's great, y'all? I'm Henry Rock Johnson, and you are now tuned in to Roc Radio. Today, I got my brother Thrizzle. Don't forget the 1-3 with me, and we're going to share our experience with songwriting and give you a little piece of our process. Now, what you feel like doing, bro? You trying to start from scratch, or we have tracks already pulled up? How do you feel on this lovely afternoon?
So the first thing is truly just capturing the feel. So of course you can't feel without any music. So typically that's what we start with. And that may be no words, no singing. It just all depends. You know, you have to figure out what's the emotion of the music, and then you allow that to move you forward within the process, or at least with our process. And typically, if he doesn't like what comes out, then he'll stop the beat. Or if he likes a line, he'll say, "Come on, let's keep going on that line." So it's just about finding that stream that ultimately allows you to have ultimate creativity.
Mention the importance of the continuity and the fluidity of the relationship when you in the studio with somebody. Like, how important is it to kind of like be locked in to who you working with in order to write songs?
I think the harmony, the energy inside of the space where you're creating music, or just the space of creation in general, has to be good. You can't have no funky, unless you're gonna have a funky song, then you can have funky energy. But a lot of the times you don't want to be feeling a way when you create. You need all of your emotions to show up in your song, not inside of you. So um, that is just extremely important. So that could be sitting in the studio and just talking to the individual. Especially if you haven't met them before, just talking to them for 5 to 10 minutes, just about who they are and where they come from. Even just asking what they're presently going on in life. Sometimes that can kind of give you a way to relate to each other, and then you may have a song just from that. So you definitely want to find relatability. I like to find relatability with the people that I work with in the studio. I think it just helps with the overall process. Because we're all different people, but there's something that we can relate to.
So how long have you been writing, and tell them a little bit more about your background as a singer, songwriter, and other roles that you carry?
All right, so I mean, I would officially say I've been a songwriter where that's something I was focused on about 6 years now. However, I've been making music for a while. I never saw it as writing songs. I never saw it as composing. I just did whatever I wanted to do.
So what's a while?
What's the
3 years, 5 years, 10 years,
Um,
20 years?
so if I were to go that route, definitely at least the past 15 years. The past 15 years, I've been like just making music. I've sang in choir from like elementary school to middle school, not middle school, but elementary school and high school. I sang in the church, elementary, middle, and high school. I led the choir like 8th grade up until I finished high school in church. So, that's kind of my background. So I've always been singing other people's music, but it wasn't until I got out of school to where I started to create my own music.
Putting all that together, your background and you creating music and you explaining our process. But what can we expect from you in the future? What lane you trying to ride with it? Are you looking for that spot? Are you just trying to be low key underground? Where do you want to take your music career?
So as an athlete, I am extremely competitive and a champion. I've won championships, so I have a different mentality when it comes to doing my best, and what comes with doing my best. I would say I'm more interested in being great than being popular. So I want to show in my competitive way, whether that be plaques, whether that be number ones, diamond albums, platinum albums, or songs or singles. That can just show up in the stat sheet. I don't necessarily want to be all over the TV screen and everything unless it's for a positive reason and for a positive impact for sure.
So, what are we going to expect from you music-wise moving forward? Any singles, EPs?
There's gonna be a variety of works. Definitely will have a meditation tape dropping soon, brainwave tape dropping soon as well. So it's gonna be very different. I'm definitely gonna have some music for you. Most recently, I've heard about this Christian R&B genre. I haven't heard about it, and I think that that's definitely a lane that I'm gonna look into going to, just because a lot of my music is already clean. That's a part of our process too. So we challenge ourselves to create music without vulgar words. So it makes you think a little bit more, and it's more of a challenge, but you don't have to do a lot of the work on the back end to clean up the song. We don't have to pay for an engineer to do a radio edit. So imagine if you have 20 songs and they all need radio edits. Whereas if you just don't cuss, your mix is out the door. Now you get your acapellas, you get your performance tracks and things like that, and it's all good to go. But yeah, Christian R&B, definitely going to emerge on the R&B scene for sure. Just kicking a different flavor, and positive hip hop, positive rap music. That's going to be coming as well. Yeah.
Well, I guess we can be natural now. You know what I'm saying? Look at this shit, fresh. You know what I'm saying? You feeling me or you not feeling me?
I'm definitely feeling you. So when you're in the studio, it's very important to stay focused. Sometimes you may not even want to have a cell phone, or you may have situations like me where people complain that you're working and they can throw off your mood if
You allow it.
you aren't, if you allow it. So
what's the key with
So
you
the
doing
main
what
thing-
you do, like how you do it, and avoid the distractions? Like, how do we find time in our busy schedules to come together like this and create?
So of course we plan ahead,
Definitely
and
coordination.
more so I think we make sure that the time that we need, we make sure it's a day that works for the both of us, and so that we don't have to split it up into multiple days for the convenience. Right now, we make sure we get it all in the bulk of one day. And see, today's actually it's more of a hybrid. I just got back into town, so I've been out for about a couple of weeks, so we had to get some work done. So this is a little different with the cram session. So, okay, that third one, the third progression, you need to put that fourth one where that third one is, or play that. That needs to be.
Hold on, let me match. Sometimes I like to. So I'm gonna have to do a little bit of surgery on it. And there's definitely a lot of ways to efficiently hit it. But I think that falls on the individual. Like me personally, I know it's ways and I'll explore them if it works. But I'm not ashamed to go with work for me because I'm about quality over quantity. So if what I'm doing takes a little bit longer than me taking the shortcut, to keep the feel where I want it to be and kind of like discover what you're doing, given the time for the vibration to register in your head. If you're taking shortcuts, just trying to hurry up and get it done instead of focusing on the quality, I think that affects how you work sometimes. Now, of course, when it comes to arrangement, but then again, I have a system which I'll share on the screen today, where I'll go put everything how I want it. Like, so if it's a 2 verses in the bridge and I got 2 patterns that I'm breaking it down on, I'm going to separate the sounds individually and put them where I want to go. So hook, verse, maybe intro, verse, hook, or intro, hook, verse, hook, and then I'll float it. So like as I'm editing it out, what I'm gonna eventually end up doing is combining this whole bar right here, combining this whole section right here.
Sound like the loop right there.
Our loops.
I like that.
See, experimenting and adding that effect kind of took out the part that you said is a little bit choppy.
Although it may seem like it wasn't much going on, I was actually writing words, music that I was feeling. It's typically what happens. So it's just kind of like life. You have these ebbs and flows. Even when you're completely locked in, you have these high waves, and then you just have like these periods where you kind of coast a little bit. However, that's why it's important to document what you're doing so that you can always go back to the original idea, because the original idea is actually the anchor that keeps you where you're not gonna get lost in the sauce, as Sauce Rock would like to say. Did you like it? You say you should start that, bro. When you make a threat, I'm scared to come back. Back and forth we go, and then I end up in your lap. Sometimes all the words you say just hit me like a slap. Girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. Need you like a. Girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map.
Yeah.
Need you like a map. Need you like a map. You said it's the last straw that brought the camera back. Every time you make a threat, I'm scared to come back. You say this the last straw that brought the camera back. Back and forth we go, and then I end up in your lap. So it's like, yo, every time you make a threat, I'm scared to come back. You say this the last straw that brought the camel's back. Back and forth we go, and then I end up in your lap.
Yeah.
Sometimes all the words you say just hit me like a slap. Girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. Need you like a. Hey, girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map. Need you like a map.
Yeah.
You say this? Yeah. Okay.
So run that for me again.
So. Alright, so every time you make a threat, I'm scared to come back. You say this a straw that broke the camel's back. Back and forth we go, and then I end up in your lap. Sometimes all the words you say just hit me like a slap. Girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. I say, girl, I'm out here lost without you. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. Need you like a map. Yeah.
Okay, I like where you're going. He's on the breakfast.
Yeah, let me add that. Cause it's the real. I know what he talking about, so I can really start like locking in. You know what I'm saying? Oh, come on, Henry. Well, no, I can. Whatchamacallit that? I can definitely
Nah, bro.
normalize it.
Just do it. Just do it.
Oh, watch this. It's about to fit anyway. I thought it didn't pick up at all. It's just kind of low. That's why I think you take the one out of there and put it in there. But we said this even better because I can hear it out of both. I'm just gonna have to.
I didn't think you could hear that, T.
Oh yeah, y'all can crazy. Yeah, with that map. Find it in the lab. Start up with the camera's back.
Is that how you feel?
Nah, you just text me like that's a straw. I sent the camel. I didn't text back.
So this is a
Oh,
live.
this is live in action. Yeah, this is like live in action. I was like, let me flip that energy real quick. Cause I ain't finna hold it. Girl, I ain't finna hold it.
Yeah.
Good is gone, sold it.
That's what we call making a mistake. I don't know why I did that. I do have favorite.
Oh, we pushing up on what you call it.
I said it was good.
If you like or learned something from this video, hit the like and subscribe for more of Roc Radio. Also, we appreciate any comments, feedback. Stay tuned for the next video.